Hey everyone, today I'm diving deep into the latest and greatest from Kling AI 1.6, the latest release from Kling AI, which they claim is 195% better than the previous 1.5 model. And honestly, after testing it out, I have to say, there's a lot to be excited about. This isn't just a minor update, it's a game changer in the world of AI video creation, is pushing the boundaries of what's possible. We're talking about unprecedented realism, where your AI-generated videos look more human, more natural, and more believable than ever before. In this video, I'll break down the key improvements across 5 major categories: prompt-based generation, image-to-video, motion, realism, cinematic shots. I will show you many incredible examples and discuss how Kling AI 1.6 can revolutionize your video workflow. Whether you're a marketer, a content creator, or simply someone who wants to explore the exciting world of AI, this video is for you. So grab your favorite beverage and let's get started. Let's start with prompt-based generation. For those unfamiliar, prompt-based generation is when you input a text prompt and the AI generates a video based on that description. Kling 1.6 has made huge strides in understanding complex prompts. I decided to test this with a more detailed prompt: steep mountain peaks standing between the sky and the earth, with mist lingering around, clouds drifting around the mountains, creating a picturesque beauty. The output was breathtaking. The AI not only captured the majestic mountains, but also the mist, clouds, and the atmosphere surrounding them. It created a scene that felt incredibly immersive and visually stunning. It wasn't just a static landscape. It had movement, with clouds slowly drifting and mist rolling across the peaks, giving the whole scene a dynamic, cinematic feel. What's even more impressive is how well Kling 1.6 handled environmental prompts. This version follows complex, nuanced instructions far better than 1.5, which sometimes struggled to capture the subtle beauty or movement in such scenes. 1.6 brought it to life, with every element of the prompt visualized accurately and beautifully. Next up is image to video, another incredible feature that Kling 1.6 has completely revamped. This allows you to take a still image and turn it into a dynamic video. Let's take a look at 3 examples where Kling 1.6 really shines. I tested the prompt, follow her as she dives under the water, camera moves underwater, and the result was stunning. The AI seamlessly followed the character as she dove into the water, and the camera smoothly transitioned to underwater. The movement of the character underwater all felt incredibly realistic. The scene had a beautiful sense of immersion, like watching a live-action underwater sequence. In comparison, 1.5 struggled with this type of fluid motion, and the underwater effects were poorly rendered. There was a noticeable distortion in the water, and the movement wasn't as smooth. For this example, I didn't provide any additional prompt, but used the image of a girl wizard exploring a mystic alchemy lab filled with shelves of glowing potions and magical tools. In Kling 1.6, the AI brought this scene to life, adding smooth movement as she explored the lab. The soft glowing lights from the potions and wand created an ethereal atmosphere. The detail on the robes, the potions, and the magical tools was crisp and vibrant. Lastly, I tested a more dynamic action scene. He turns around and raises a pistol. The camera zooms in on his eyes. The result in 1.6 was cinematic and intense. The character's movement was smooth, and the zoom in on his eyes felt dramatic, with the camera focusing on his expression. However, in 1.5, the scene didn't quite live up to expectations. The turnaround was abrupt and unnatural, and the camera movement felt off, with the zoom in on the character's eyes lacking the sharpness and focus that 1.6 delivered. There was also noticeable distortion, and the overall quality of the shot was much lower than what 1.6 produced. Now let's talk about motion, a crucial aspect of AI video generation. Both Kling 1.5 and Kling 1.6 perform well in these shots, but with Kling 1.6, the motion is even more fluid and precise, particularly in complex or fast-paced scenarios. The camera movements are more natural, and the interaction with the environment feels even more seamless. 1.6 excels in creating realistic dynamic action with smoother transitions, making it an ideal choice for high-intensity sequences. Let's dive into cinematic effects, one of the standout features of Kling 1.6. If you've ever tried creating cinematic sequences, you know how important it is to get the camera angles, lighting, and movements just right. Kling 1.6 has taken cinematic shots to the next level. For the first example, I use the scene an anthropomorphic wolf character with sleek, futuristic cybernetic enhancements stands in a glowing, neon-lit forest and prompt this image, the camera pullback, and tilts up to reveal a giant orb glowing with electricity in the sky. In Kling 1.6, the camera smoothly pulls back, showcasing the character and the glowing orb in the sky. The lighting and the futuristic feel of the environment come to life with incredible detail. Next, I use the same scene, but now prompt it with the camera pulls back, then pans to follow him walking towards a motorcycle. And one more time, the camera follows the character smoothly as he walks toward the motorcycle. Finally, let's look at a futuristic portrait of a woman with a sleek, high-tech helmet. The prompt here is camera flies above to an overhead shot of the woman. She is standing on a neon geometric pattern, muted color. The smooth camera transition and the stunning visual details bring this scene to life, making it feel like you've stepped into a high-tech world. In all three examples, Kling 1.5 fails to accurately follow the prompt. In the first example, the character was supposed to be an anthropomorphic wolf, but by the end, it turned into a regular wolf. And in the third example, the camera was meant to pull back smoothly to reveal the scene, but instead, it tilted upwards, completely disrupting the intended shot. The same issue occurred in the second example as well, where the camera movement failed to follow the prompt. Finally, let's talk about realism. Kling 1.6 takes realism to new heights by ensuring that every detail feels lifelike, whether it's the subtle textures, the way lighting interacts with the environment, or how movement flows naturally. Everything is designed to make the scene as believable as possible. The result is a more immersive, authentic experience compared to previous versions, where the visuals often felt flat or unnatural. Kling 1.6 ensures that every shot looks and feels like something straight out of the real world. So there you have it. Kling 1.6 is a huge leap forward in AI video generation. Whether it's prompt-based generation, image-to-video, motion, realism, or cinematic effects, Kling 1.6 is bringing game-changing improvements that push the boundaries of what AI can do in video creation. If you're a content creator or just love experimenting with new tech, Kling 1.6 is definitely worth checking out. And I can't wait to see how it continues to evolve. If you liked this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Have you tried Kling 1.6? What feature excites you the most? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.